Hello and welcome to Evan's Game Plan Podcast. This is the official episode 5. We are here joined by tennis player, cheerleader, student council, all that, Rachel Lim. Give it up. Give it up.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Hold up. This is an Evan's Game Plan. You can probably tell right now that there's borders around the episode, and it looks a little weird. We actually got a new switcher that has that changes between camera angles, and it's going to look really, really good. So we hadn't figured it out yet when we started this episode. And then in post, we couldn't remove it, so it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, but just right now, we had to deal with it. Thanks. Rachel, how have things been for you recently? How's your senior year?
It's been going really good. I think it's been a fun year so far. It's been stressful, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And, but we're getting through last semester.
I think senior year is different for, everybody, emotionally. And just, it's, so many things going on at the same time. What do you think you're going to, take away the most from senior year and Red Bank High School in general?
I think I'm definitely mainly going to take away just the people I've grown closer to throughout my years because, especially freshman year and pretty much sophomore year as well. It was kind of just, our, core 5.
For sure.
And we just kind of stayed
stagnant.
Yeah, literally. And then, junior and senior year, I actually started to
branch out,
broaden my horizon. I think that's just my main takeaway on that.
No, for sure, 100%. Also, once you become a senior, I feel like you're able to reflect on things more and look back, and you're kind of more of a leader more than you used to be,
Yeah.
And I know in tennis now you're a team captain. So, starting off, you've been playing since your sophomore year. So those leaders that you've seen before you, do you think they kind of inspired you to be where you are now as team captain?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I kind of forgot who was captain sophomore year, but I'm going to say yes because it kind of set the tone for the team, I guess, for that year.
For sure.
Junior year, okay, there were a lot of captains.
There wasn't really structured junior year.
There was a lot of captains, but yes, I think they definitely did, and it was a really good year last year as well.
For sure. And how do you think that leading a team will change or affect your game?
Okay, so for tennis, I think it will just make me focus more on developing as a team in general, not just me specifically as a player. And I think it'll just make me honestly want to do better because I'm not saying people are going to look up to me or anything, but I am supposed to be
a leader.
Figure,
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's not even wrong to say that because they will be,
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that adds a little bit more pressure for when you're playing games to know that there's freshmen that are oh my God, that's team cap Rachel Lim. You know what I'm saying? It's do you think there's more pressure within that now that you're kind of the big dog?
A little bit. I mean, I was ranked number 1 last year already, so that
Yeah.
So that kind of already helped me set the tone for responsibility, I guess, in that aspect, and then the pressure of it.
Yeah.
And do we even have freshmen on the team this year?
No, but we have newcomers that are basically freshmen.
We have very, very new players, and I think that's going to be very exciting throughout this season.
100%.
So I think the title of captain isn't going to add too much more pressure to it, but
not more than you're already used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've been kind of you've had a sort of leader position before senior year in a lot of the spaces that you've been in. So I feel this isn't coming as a huge, huge shock to you.
No.
Okay, so we've talked about right now playing tennis in sophomore year, but when did you officially start playing?
Okay, I would honestly say sophomore year, but I would say sophomore year outside of official team practices is when I actually started locking in.
Yeah.
My dad and I would go play on weekends or honestly anytime we could, and that really sparked my drive for wanting to get better and developing. So I'd say still sophomore year, just not even at official practice.
I've heard your dad's pretty goated at tennis. No?
No, he's good. He isn't some
Are you better than him?
I don't know. My dad is just kind of one of those people who is naturally athletic.
Yeah.
So he kind of just knows how to do
Those
a
are the most
lot.
annoying to play against too. That could
Like,
just like get it in and just like
yeah, he was trying to like teach me like in the beginning how to like slice serve and like put curve and spin on the ball. And I was like, can I just like learn how to get it over
Forehand,
first?
yeah, right.
Like, but it definitely helps me in a lot of ways. Like it pushes me to be better, and I honestly really appreciate it. And I mean, he shows up for every match and everything, and so
For sure.
it's good to have that like, what is it called, like
Relation.
village behind you.
Oh,
Yeah,
village.
thank
And
you.
also, I think growing up in like a household where things like hobbies that you're interested in are like a culture, you know, and that they're brought to you instead of you being like, yeah, I like punk rock music and my whole family's Christian. You know what I'm saying? Where it feels like you're rebelling.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like having like that relation to your parents, to your hobby is really important because it gives you more of a reason to play. And it's like
Yeah.
you're not just like, oh yeah, I got to go start this all on my own and things like that.
For sure.
What do you think is? I guess tennis is a very like mental game, and I've had different players on here talk about like mental health, and Brooklyn Smith, like she really started me asking this question. What is the hardest part of tennis mentally? Because tennis is one of the most I've dealt with one of the most mentally agonizing games.
Yeah, no,
Sports.
for sure. I think just the aspect of one being like an individual sport, like you can't blame it on anyone, you can't rely on anyone. You just like genuinely have to go out there and play your best game.
For sure.
I feel like I think that can take a mental toll on someone just because you don't really have like the backbone to like if you play a bad game, like you can't just say like, oh well,
My teammates
my
sucked, or like
teammates
yeah.
suck. Unless like doubles, but I mean,
Even
it's the
in
same
that,
thing, like
you have a role.
yeah. So I think it's just a very frustrating game because like the position you're playing in mentally really defines how you're gonna play just like actually on the court.
For sure.
So I think it's definitely good to come in with a very like open mind, closed, like, okay, well, I didn't even
No,
say that.
like you mean as in like
okay.
light at the end of the tunnel mentality, where it's
Yeah.
like if you mess up one play, it's gone, and then you just you come back with a new mentality.
Exactly, as one said, 1 point at a time. So,
Right, exactly.
And it's honestly like you can't like overthink like, oh, like I just lost that game, like love 40 and I'm embarrassed and it's ugly. I'm ugly.
When I'm serving like on second serve, or like honestly like any time where it's like, oh, this is 30, 40, like if I don't make, like it's some of like the scariest moments of my life.
It really is, and especially when you have to like keep your own score.
Yeah.
It, like you say it and then like you are
Feel
just like
it.
thinking
Yeah.
it. Like that's
Well,
the
because
whole thing.
and also like if you're playing like basketball or something like that, it takes somebody to be like, oh, look at the scoreboard, for you to be like, oh wow, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing. Or you don't usually know your own points because it's somewhere else. So it's like tennis, it really being so in front of you, I feel like makes it much harder to deal with,
Yeah.
because it's right in your face.
And okay.
No,
sorry.
go ahead.
And also like for us, like we don't have like timekeepers, like we don't do that, and I feel like that also is honestly kind of can sometimes be a challenge because then it makes you like in over your head because you honestly have the capability to just like take however long you want and just like think about it.
Because you've been playing 60 minutes and it's like
Literally.
you're 3-2 still. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's definitely a contributing factor, is definitely the time. You're also a cheerleader. So tennis and cheerleading are like two completely different worlds.
Yeah.
How do you think they've both affected like each other? Like have you like brought tennis energy to cheerleading, or cheerleading energy to tennis, or like different aspects you've learned from both?
So I think because I was also captain for football cheer, I think it helped me. So I was first technically captain for cheerleading. So I think that definitely helped me to build up my leadership skills for tennis. And then also like the captains on the cheer team are also like really good, like Kayla and Ivy, like
Shout out.
they also
Shout out.
are good people to look up to when you're looking for leadership skills. And then obviously like now since tennis has started and we're still going on with basketball cheer because I do both, they started to clash. So I had tennis practice Tuesday and
Yeah.
then I had it boys and girls basketball game to cheer at right after. And
How did that make you feel? I'm sure that was a lot.
I honestly was just exhausted, and I just got through it. And I was like sore because I'm out of shape. So I
Speaking
had to
on
get back
that,
into it.
speaking on that, like, what do you think is more tiring? Like a full game, like a full match of cheerleading. Let's just say, I'd say football more because that's more time, and then or like a full set of tennis.
Definitely tennis.
Really?
Definitely
I mean, yeah,
tennis.
that makes sense.
There's like honestly no competition there. Like a full match of tennis
It's not like so exhausting.
is
Like actually,
so much more exhausting than a full football game.
why would you say that?
Well, I've had tennis matches go on for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one go on from like 4:30 to 8. So that wasn't the best. And honestly, with cheer, we get halftime off as well.
Oh right, yeah.
We
That
get half times. So we get like a big break, and we're not like constantly just like cheer after cheer after cheer after cheer. So like we have like time between.
right.
So I think honestly, just like the resting periods for cheer, honestly, just make it more fun rather than tennis, which is still fun, but it's obviously a competition.
And demanding, yeah.
So
In like tennis, you're only getting like those 2 seconds where it's like you can grab your water, get a drink. Your coach says like get in the game, and then
know.
you're back in there. Like there's no moment of grace in tennis,
no.
not at all. You think which sport do you think though has like shaped you the most, like for your personality, for your game, whatever? Like what do you think has shaped you the most as a person?
Honestly, that's really hard because I've gained a lot out of both. Like, and especially when it comes to friendships, I've grown a lot in friendships on both ends. I don't know, like maybe tennis just because I had started earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but cheer, like, it consumes, like, it's basically year round.
Right.
So that's another factor rather than tennis. It's only like up like 2 months, like
2 or 3
2.5
months. It ends in like
months.
late April or something.
Yeah. So I don't know, honestly. They both definitely have shaped me on. Honestly, definitely for the better, but maybe I guess tennis.
I mean, and I like friendships, like in sports, I think they definitely contribute to the person you are. And I think that sports and just having something like, I don't know, like a hobby or something you do with your friends glow jeez, man, busting out the remix, grows you so much closer to each other than like, just obviously like we're all friends of people in school here, and that's what makes us close. But I feel like having a sport where it's almost like a trauma bond, where it's
Yeah.
like you're all in it together. And do you think that you've made the most friends out of your sports and your extracurriculars?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I honestly don't think I would have any more friends other than, like I said, like the core 5
Yeah.
if I didn't branch out and like actually get involved within school.
How important do you think is getting involved in your school and in your community?
I think it is probably the most important and influential thing you can do in high school, and I'm
Yeah.
going to say that right now. Everyone always says high school's what you make it, and it is.
It is. It really is.
So rather than,
Being a chud.
yeah, literally, like I was freshman year, not do anything, go home, do my homework, and sleep.
Call some people.
Yeah, actually. I think it's definitely important to, even if it's not a sport, just
Right.
literally anything. There's so many clubs and activities within every school that it's just important to do at least one.
And
Like,
you don't have to be good at anything to become involved in things.
No, not at all. Like joining tennis and cheer, I was like actually ugly.
I was
Like, it
buns at tennis.
embarrassing.
Buns, like
It was
actually
so bad.
terrible. But if you like want to do something, I think it's so important to just take that leap.
Yeah, for sure. Or even just start one up. Like
Yeah.
I think it's important to, start something new within your community, and if that passion of yours isn't already a thing,
There it
start
is. Do you think that you'll carry that sort of involvedness and sense of community when you go to a college?
I definitely believe I will. I do think so for sure.
I think it may be more of a challenge because college is such a wider spectrum, a bigger town, a bigger place.
Yeah.
How do you think that you could adjust to that?
Well, I'm gonna rush.
Oh yeah, right. So
Yeah,
that's kind of right down the lane. You got it there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm most likely gonna rush a sorority in college. So that's like automatic involvement in
Right.
itself. And through that, you get a bunch of volunteer opportunities. You network a lot. You make a ton of connections.
Yeah.
And you just have like it gives you honestly like the title of it. It honestly holds some sort of
Some
power
rep.
in the college, depending on which one you're in, to make a difference on your school. So that's hopefully what I'm planning to do.
What about like the stigma of it being like you're paying for your friends? They're not your real friends, you know. You're kind of just thrown in there together.
Yeah. I understand where it comes from, but also like the way I think of it is like you're not necessarily paying for your friends. You're just I don't know, like
Getting a head start.
Exactly. And it's like also if you go to a big school, I mean like it's going to be hard in itself to make new friends, and I feel like yeah, like you might be putting the money into meeting these girls, but like at least like the money isn't going to make them like you. Like
Of course, right.
And not every sorority sister is going to be friends with each other.
Of
like,
course.
Even if like you live with each other, like
you can hate each other. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so I understand where it comes from, but it's also like the people who are actually within sororities and fraternities never have like ever said anything like that from my experience, and they've always been like, you know, I don't always talk to them anymore or anything, but like at the end of the day, like I'm grateful for the experience.
And people are like, no matter what, like if you like them or not or whatever happens between you, it's like a friends for life sort of thing. And if not just friends, connections 100%.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to combat the stigma that it's like, oh, sorority girls are crazy, man, jumping up and down at parties and all that? Because I know there's different kinds of sororities, but I think that the image that everyone gets is just like straight up going nuts.
Yeah. And I mean, in some cases they're not wrong.
Right. And
but
that ain't wrong either.
I definitely don't think I will fit that stereotype.
Right.
Personally.
Yeah. 100%.
And you know, who knows? Maybe I won't even rush.
People,
so, you know.
I think people view people differently. First of all, just in terms of what you're involved in or like your class, people are very quick to judge.
Yeah.
And I do think that cheerleading and sororities make somebody maybe be like, okay, this girl is preppy and mean, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm not saying those things I've heard about you, but what I'm saying is that there's such stereotypes around your hobbies that are sort of like judgmental.
Yeah, for sure. And I like don't disagree at all with that statement. Like, I'm not saying I'm like
Right,
preppy
of
and
course
mean or
not,
anything,
yeah.
but like, yeah, there is a stereotype within it, and you know, it's just long rooted. There's nothing you can do about it. Whatever.
Of course.
But like also, I just don't want those things to like
Define
me because I mean, I'm also like Skills USA president. I'm part of student council.
Right.
I'm a student mentor. Like
You do things.
I do things not fitting that stereotype.
Right,
necessarily,
yeah.
I feel like.
Well, and just like I think in general, high school especially, you are judged so deeply by the things that you are passionate about that it's so hard to be like open about them.
Yeah.
And I think that college will give you such us and everybody a better opportunity to be able to showcase who we really are beyond those stereotypes.
Yeah, and then I mean, you'll find your group. Like you, like in high school, I feel like you kind of are forced to interact
100%.
with different people from everywhere, and like obviously you will in college, but you'll still find like your like
Niche.
Yeah, literally.
And
your
like
clique.
you'll probably mess up and be like, I thought these people were my core 5, but they're kind of not. You know, and it really, I don't know, it really, it's a cycle, I feel like. And yeah, I think that
It's an epiphany.
It's an epiphany every day. Okay, so I think that's a great time to get into our game, music match. So I'm going to give, sorry, was that loud? I'm going
No.
to give you a couple of pictures and you're going to match a song to them. So let's start with a pretty goated one right here. This one.
Oh my gosh. Really?
What do you think about it? Tell me the story.
I don't know the story. Like, I actually don't know the story. This is from freshman year, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, was this in our group chat?
No, this
Or was this to you?
I think I took it.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Because look, I know the story behind this.
Okay.
We were in Parker's class, and that's the day that Asher brought the massage gun, and we kept taking like
Oh,
flash pictures of everybody, and that was just how you
Oh,
looked.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay.
It's all coming
Wait,
back.
this was freshman year?
Yeah, you had red hair and braces. So we know that's freshman year. I mean, there's no other sign.
Okay, well, it's black and white on the photo.
Right.
But yeah, so freshman year, I looked a lot different than I do today. You know, I definitely had a very, like, I feel like 360 turnaround.
For sure, 100%.
In,
Style.
Style, I guess. I still have every piece of clothing, honestly, from this time, and I appreciate it. I just chose to take the comfortable route, honestly. And
That's valid.
you know, changing for practices and stuff, it gets to a point where you're just like,
Why would I want to put big bulky jeans on when I get to change
in
into
30
some,
layers?
Right, exactly.
When I can just wear it. But anyways, that's besides the point. Okay. Yeah, so we were in history class, and our friend Asher had a massage gun. And then we were just taking photos, like he said. So
What song reminds you of freshman year?
Cemetery.
Cemetery?
Literally
Any
any,
cemetery
like,
song? Okay.
On the Mount.
Hallowed be thy wrist.
Yeah, that one. But this one specifically, what were we, like Vince Staples?
Yeah. What's that
Honestly.
one song? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a
okay.
really good one for
I'll
that.
do this one.
Okay. You know what? Let's go with another freshman classic throwback.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you can kind of see the outfit in this one right here.
In the mellow yellow.
This was Evan's birthday. It was in January. Was this like your actual like day of?
Yeah, and
Okay.
that was like, I think I was 15.
You were turning 15, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He just turned 18.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Evan.
Thanks.
Okay, so we all decided to get him, so I think Alora made the sign, and then we all signed it and everything. And then I brought the mellow yellow because we had this, like, I don't know, like, deteriorating
I
joke
loved mellow yellow so much.
behind, yeah.
That was not a joke. I loved mellow yellow,
but
bro.
then we created a joke.
Then we
around
kind of
it.
just spun it into
But
something.
we always did. That
Right.
was freshman year.
That was
That
any
was our
you
freshman
came
year.
with your shoes untied for freshman year. It's gonna be the talk for the next month. Actually,
It's gonna be a nickname for sure.
right.
So, we decided to take this. I kind of want to know who took it. Probably Dante.
Or
probably.
no, wait. I think it was Arkansas. What's her name?
Oh,
Jakelyn.
Jakelyn.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes
that's like a
sense.
crazy throwback. But I feel like I
If you're
remember
watching
her.
this, hope
Shout
you're doing
out.
great.
Right. I hope you're still hunting hogs. So yeah, I think that I remember her being behind the camera and taking that picture. I swear.
Okay, so we have a photo of us now. I feel like that would be fun to just like.
Yeah, I'll put that
show,
up on the screen.
because we're all still friends.
Yeah.
I think we've all changed a lot.
Do we
for
have a
sure.
photo on my birthday?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This era, let me think. As a group.
There's a lot to choose from.
There was an ongoing joke with the spins. by
Oh,
Mac
yeah,
Miller.
let's do that. Let's do
Okay.
that. Okay, the spins by Mac Miller. And I think that
Okay.
fits that photo for sure.
I think it's cute.
Okay, and here is like one that's not bad. I think that's
Okay.
10th grade year. Yeah, that's definitely 10th grade year. That was like
Yeah, 'cause
February
I
or
think I have black
something.
hair in this,
Uh-huh.
like all black hair. Okay, so this is at our friend Ava's house. It was me. Was it just the
Me,
three
you, and
of
Ava,
us?
yeah.
Okay.
And Soren.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
shout out.
Okay, so we were just taking a bunch of pictures. Ava probably had to go like do the dishes or something.
She
or
was holding the
do
door back so
something.
Soren didn't break in.
Oh my god.
I literally remember that. And I literally remember that, Ava. You were sitting
my
on the
gosh.
door trying to
over
get
there.
Soren out of the room. Yes, yes.
Okay, I don't know where my mind is going, but okay, so yeah, that clears up everything. Honestly, this was a really good day. I'm trying to think of like
I know what song I posted it to, and I know who slid up, but
I don't.
you don't?
I don't think so. Okay. A song that we all I remember we would sing Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
What? Yeah, sure, I remember that, bro.
Okay, well, we both forget things, so you know what? Okay, so I don't know though. For this one, we just had like a time where we would literally go up to each other and just like sing a song, and now I can't even think of one.
I know. Well, just think of one that you would
what do
associate
you
with that
think,
moment.
So?
I mean, I posted it to Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because this is when you started like, okay, yeah. Okay, I don't know. We can go with that one.
Yeah, okay.
Because yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of them for that time. Genuinely, so many. Okay, here's the last one. So classic. Shout out, Lizzie.
Yes.
This was our first moment meeting this guy right here.
Yeah, so we were in Ussery's class.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you might not be able to hear me, but we were in Ussery's class for one quarter of the year.
Best quarter ever. Like, being in
Low-key, it was
Ussery's
fun.
class was so much fun.
Yeah. So Lozay was in the class, and he sat near us, and we just all talked.
And we had
about
never, like,
anything.
talked at all. And,
Yeah.
like, one day we just, like, all became friends.
Yeah. On my side, I can't see myself. It's okay.
On my side, I can't see myself, but it's okay.
See me so.
Okay, that was awesome.
Anyways. Okay, so if you don't know, Lil Zay is a upcoming artist in the rap industry.
Yes.
So I would say
Drop any
Any
Lil
Lil
Zay
Zay
song.
song.
Yeah.
maybe
and that
from this time
that
specifically,
photo
but-
was taken on like my like brick trap phone that had like an XXX Tentacion background and like a little baby ringtone.
Yeah,
It was really a time.
but great photo. Honestly, I wouldn't take it back at all. For
Right.
anything.
I mean, I think you should put this up on your wall or something.
I
That is
might.
actually a
maybe
monument.
not that one specifically, but I'll print out a new one.
So
Another shout out.
another shout out. So we're gonna be wrapping up the show here soon. What is your message to the youth? Just the general public.
Okay, so I would say to definitely don't be afraid of expanding your horizons and just branching out and meeting new people, finding new hobbies that you like, and honestly just figuring out things step by step each way. Definitely try to find like support systems throughout. Whether or not they change is a different story, but who cares? And for Lions Day one time I once said, just enjoy it. Feels like a party every day.
Yeah, and that was
You know
super
that
iconic.
one?
The elementary schools,
Thank you,
they
yeah.
they actually didn't get it at all. And
Nope,
she
not
sat
at
there
all.
in silence, and I was sweating in a lion costume.
Yeah.
That was pretty iconic.
If you don't know, it's the last episode of Jessie from Disney Channel. But
I'm sure they know.
I hope they do. Maybe not the youth.
Maybe not the
But-
youth, but maybe some of the unks.
Sean Bird, do you know
unks.
it? Do you know it?
Jesse, the show. Also, shout out Sean. This is my
Yes.
message to the youth. See all these new camera angles? Here, and here. This is all the work. Yeah, go ahead and so hey, what's this one?
2.
2. What's this one? 3. What's this one? 1. Guys, Sean Brune set all this up himself. He gonna do it himself. Like, genuinely such a shout out to Sean.